So they're saying Paul Pogba wants to leave United. Are we trying to sell papers? Are we trying to get clicks and views? Or is this a true story? Let me give you my opinion on football talk with your boy Skills. Let's get into it in 3, 2, 1. Let's go! I swear I felt like I just went Super Saiyan right there on the intro. Let's go. Anyways, bro, so last night I was in bed. I was chilling. I was ready to go to sleep. And this article hit that I let just ride. I read it and I was like, you know what? This ain't a real big deal. They reported it in Portuguese. They reported it in Spanish. They reported it in English. I mean, it wasn't just one news station that took it and ran with it. There was a few. See, there was a lot of people that said that Paul Pogba actually wants to leave Madrid. Madrid, woo! The reason I said Madrid there is because literally an hour ago, Madrid's lineup huge. Madrid lines up huge summer bid for United star Paul Pogba. That comes from the Sports Review. I'm not sure what website it is. I just seen it on Google and I haven't even read that article yet. But I'm laying in bed, I read this article, and I'm like, I'm gonna let this ride. I'm not gonna speak about this. This is too much, man. This is not something I'm really interested in because I don't believe it. And then big boy Mourinho, and this is where United fans are like, oh, we're okay. Everybody calm down. Hey, calm down. Mourinho said everything's okay. Mourinho said there's no problem. What's Mourinho gonna say? Hello, Sky Sports. English. The problem is that Paul Pogba is not happy with me. He's very mad. I do something to piss him off. I take him out the starting lineup. I don't start him, because he plays shit. So I take him out, and now he wants to leave. So if you're a club, you can take him pretty much for free now. Of course he's not going to say he has a problem, because if he's actually having a problem and the reports are true, he's going to try to make his money back on Pogba. So there's no way he's going to say they're having issues. Now, are they really having issues? Maybe, maybe not. Who really knows? I mean, I don't know. I'm not in there. You're not in there. We're not in there. Do I believe they're having issues? Look, Paul Pogba's in bad form. Paul Pogba's playing like a noob. It's not the Paul Pogba that we saw at Juventus. It's not what United paid for. We can all agree with that. United fans, Chelsea fans, all the fans, everybody can agree with that. But at the end of the day, no manager's ever going to come out and say, he play very bad football, and I don't want him anymore at United, and he doesn't want to be here anymore neither. So just come and get him for free, pretty much. That's not going to happen. No one's ever going to do that. So I do think he had to come out and be like, it's a lie, it's a lie. I'm going to help him get back on good form. I know he had to do that, and maybe, he turns it on. The way his interview was very aggressive towards the media. He was like, it's a lie. It's a lie. It's a lie. You're a liar. Your mom's a liar. Your papa's a liar. Your grandpapa's a liar. Your wife's a liar. And your kid's a liar because Pogba loves me.
Well, actually, I don't know what goes on in and around the dressing room. So what have your conversations been like with Paul? And is there still any kind of convincing still need to be done on this role?
I don't have to speak with you about my conversations with my players. I don't have to tell you anything about it. It's my problem. It's the players' problem. A big lie that our relation is not good, a big lie that we don't communicate, a big lie that we don't agree with these positions and his involvement in the dynamics of the team. So be objective, and say what we all know. In the last couple of matches, he didn't play well. Period. End of story. Now it's my problem and Paul's problem to deal with it and to try to improve his performance level. So to go around it, you don't need to be a liar.
He was very aggressive towards them. So I don't know if it's real or fake, but at the end of the day, Mourinho says he has to get Paul Pogba back in good form. He says Paul Pogba knows he has to get back in form, but there are reports saying he wants to leave United. Let's talk about landing spots if he does leave United. Let's be realistic here. First of all, he's not going to, in my opinion, Madrid could go for him, but the next story I'm going to talk about is Neymar, and if they go for Neymar, I don't see how they land Pogba as well. And how do you go for Pogba when you have Toni Kroos, Modric, and Casemiro? Who are you going to bench? Who are you going to sit? I see him going somewhere like Barcelona because you have Iniesta, Rakitic, and Sergio Busquets. And Iniesta very old, getting very, very old. So I could see something, even Rakitic, not that young anymore. So I could see Barca shipping Rakitic somewhere, you know, Rakitic getting a big deal towards the back end of his career, like a really big deal, and Paul Pogba being a new guy at Barca. I could see something like that. I'm not going to lie to you. Also could see him at Madrid simply because Madrid, as you guys know, like I know, Madrid buys players even if they don't want them. They're just like, hey, wait, we got money? Whoop. Take it. There was a report out of Bayern that one of my friends told me, one of my homies told me that Bayern says that they got to start splashing with the big boys if they want to keep competing. So Bayern could maybe make a big move for Paul Pogba, but there's not that many landing spots if he leaves United. There's PSG if they do lose Neymar. There's Barcelona. If they want to replace Rakitic and Iniesta. There's Real Madrid if they want to buy a player for pointless reasons. And I said PSG, and there's Bayern. Those are the 4 places I think that he can land. I don't see him going to another city. First of all, I don't see City or Chelsea coming in and taking him because I just don't think that United is going to deal with them, especially for a player of this value. So Paul Pogba leaving United, I say 80% no to this. Do I believe this story's real? Yes, I do believe the story's real. I do believe Paul Pogba was extremely unhappy at United. Why? Because let me explain why. Mourinho is a guy that is known to make people defend. He made Real Madrid defend. He makes every team he's at defend. Inter. And Pogba's not, he wants to create. He has flair on the ball. He wants to be attacking. And he's almost making Pogba say, hey, you can attack, but I need you to be Matic on defense. So be Matic and then turn into Mata up front. Like, I need you to do both these things perfectly. And maybe that's not what Paul Pogba signed up for. I know at Juventus, he was very offensive minded. He was definitely beasting. He played like the left midfield position area and he just created so much. So maybe he's unhappy with how he's being used. But you got to know that when Mourinho takes this job, you got to know that he can have the best players in the world. He's still going to be defensive because that's his play style. He doesn't want to suffer goals. So, could he be unhappy? 100%. Could he want out? Maybe. But I don't really see, the grass isn't always greener on the other side. You know, United's building a good team, man. Sanchez, Lukaku's there now, Pogba, let them get, let some moves happen, Pogba, and you guys are going to be okay, man. I promise you that. Stop tripping. Hey, so that's my opinion on United, right? And now we got to talk about PSG and Neymar Zito. So first of all, I said Real Madrid was going to, I just want to gloat for a second. I said Madrid was going to beat. I told y'all in the video, it's on YouTube, and if it's on YouTube, you know it's real. I posted a video, my last video I posted on this channel actually, where I gave my prediction. I said that Madrid would beat PSG because Ronaldo needed this. And I actually said it was going to end 4-1, but it ended 3-1, and Ronaldo scored 2. After the game, Ronaldo gives Neymar a big hug. They walk off together. Supposedly there was a fight or like beef in the locker room with Neymar, and again, reports have heavily linked Neymar with the Real Madrid, even so far to say that it's gonna happen. Like, the deal is 100% going down. So with all this being said, during the Champions League coverage here in America, my brother, I didn't get to watch. I watched the bits and pieces of the game, but I was on my way to the airport or somewhere. I forget where I was going, but I was on my way somewhere, so I had my phone on. I was watching bits and pieces. There was a remark made by a commentator on the video that during the game that said that the president of Spain asked for clubs not to bring Neymar back to Spain. There's articles here that his dad had to come out and defend him from people that were calling him a monster, saying that he was selfish, full of himself, just talking so poorly about Neymar and his character. We saw the fight with Nelson Semedo. We saw how he reacted when he took penalty from Cavani. We saw now how supposedly there was beef in the locker room at the end of the Real Madrid game. I'm going to read you 3 of the top stories that are on Google from Manchester Evening News. Now they're saying that, you know what I'm saying, that obviously this is still saying he's linked to United or to Madrid. I don't see United going after Neymar. They just got Sanchez. Another one that says, you know, that he's on his way to Madrid. It's nuts, man, that all these stories are going around Neymar. And I'm going to be honest with you, man. I started seeing Neymar in a different light. You guys heard what I said about him. I thought he turned into a real selfish son of a booyah. And I just still didn't like the way his attitude was. It's funny because, you know, a lot of times you fit that Real Madrid, you know, that Real Madrid locker room, not the club, the locker room, because a lot of times these locker rooms come out and say, you know, there was articles about how Ronaldo just cares about combing his hair. That's what players said, that he only cares about how his hair looks before he goes up. This was reports out of there like 4 years ago, that he just cares about how his hair looks and that the players care more about how they look than how playing football, and stuff like this was said. That's back when Mourinho was there. So It seems like he fits that locker room, right? But do I see him leaving PSG in this summer to go to Madrid? I don't think so. But the way it's looking, bro, if I was PSG and if these rumors are real, I cash out. I cash out, bros. I cash out. I know he's, you know, top 3 players in the world, but you got to cash out here, man, because it doesn't look like he's bringing you a Champions League unless they come up with a miracle. All that he's done since you got there is got you the same trophies you were winning without him. He's caused problems between Cavani. Now there's like articles saying he's a monster and selfish and this, that. He's called, the fans have booed him at times. Now there's fights in the locker room. You cash out. You cash out. You try to make money on him. You let him go to Madrid or wherever he wants to go. You get him the hell out of there and you fix your club and go, hey, look, we got money now. Let's go buy a player like, you know, sell him off and go buy Salah or go buy Mane. Sorry, Liverpool fans. Go buy somebody that's not going to cause you problems and you're going to win the same amount of stuff with. Because if he doesn't deliver a Champions League, I know it's only his first year, but if you go exactly the same place that you went last year in the Champions League, what did you actually pay for? You paid for nothing. So I don't like Neymar's attitude. I don't like what Neymar has done. And I honestly, at this point, I don't think that Madrid should get involved. I think Madrid has their own problems on their hands. They saw how the fans treated Ronaldo when he wasn't scoring. They were booing him and stuff. You don't want another attitude coming over there, yo. Just let this ride, man. Don't let Neymar be somebody else's problem. Because right now, he seems to be a problem. And maybe this is just the media making him a problem. But from what we saw when he didn't give Cavani, usually you could take it and blame the media. But when he didn't give Cavani that penalty, you start to see a side of him we never seen before. So at the end of the day, Neymar to me is a cocky, selfish monster, and I wouldn't want him at my club. So if these rumors are linked that he's going to Madrid, shout out to Madrid. I'm proud of you. Like, that's what you guys want to do. You want another big star player. You want to have Figo 2.0 because Figo left Madrid, Barca, and went over there. If that's what you want, then that's what you want. But at the end of the day, I think you stay clear from Neymar, man. There's a lot of good players out there. Chase Hazard, man, a player that, you know, you just chase him, you know, go after Mbappe. That's what I would do. I'd go after Mbappe or something. Neymar's a great player, man, but the attitude issues seem to be a big thing, man, a real big thing. So with that all being said, man, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. That's the news that's out right now. It looks like Neymar, they're saying it's big, man, that he's really linked to Madrid heavily. That's absolutely mental. And I hope you guys enjoyed. It looks like that's happening. It looks like Pogba's in a little bit of deep water over there at United. Actually, no, I want to say Mourinho's in deep water because Pogba, I don't know, man. If it's true, it's a tough situation. But I hope you guys enjoyed this, man. If you did, please smash a big old thumbs up on this bad boy. Make sure to subscribe. That's football in my opinion. Guys, I have not been vlogging because you guys know the situation I've been going through lately with my girl and stuff. So, yo, I hope you guys enjoyed this. A career mode should be out tomorrow, hopefully. And thank you guys so much for checking it out, man. If you enjoy these football talks, big thumbs up, and I'll catch you guys soon. Thanks for watching. Booyah.